He was saying about you being in Love Island.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw on your Instagram.
So
I was just stalking you.
it's crazy. We love a stalk. I have a pin to the top of my Instagram. I'm not hiding it, like. But that was crazy, actually. So basically, ITV messaged my management and was like, "We'd love to get Chris involved in some events and some stuff that's coming up." So I was like, I thought they meant like, you know, going to like, I don't know what I thought. I thought it was like a little event where like a little room of people and like we do like, I don't know, like if they had a launch of a show. I didn't think Love Island. Like when I thought ITV, I thought like, you know, a really small show. I don't even know what I don't know. Anyway, The
When-
Apprentice or something, or like, you know, like
It
something.
was last year.
It was yeah, it was this year.
This year.
Yeah, so it was actually before the show. So they had managed my management were like, we'd love to get Chris involved in some things, and they were like, can you sign? I had basically had to sign a contract to say that I'd go to 6 events, but I wasn't getting paid for it. And I was like, that would be a good opportunity though, because I might have an opportunity to meet cool people, producers, and blah blah blah. So I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And then they were like, we'll send over the first ones shortly, and I was like, cool. So I really genuinely thought it was gonna be a small event in London or something, like, you know, or like I don't know, like a red carpet or something for a movie or something small. Like. But then next thing they were like, so we'd love for Chris to do something with Love Island. And I was like, okay, cool. So I thought I had to make a TikTok about Love Island, and I was like, I'll do that anyway. And they were like, so we really want him to do like a behind the scenes at the villa. And I was like, at the villa, and I was like in Spain and like Palma. So I was like, okay. So they literally flew me
So
over.
flew to Palma.
Yeah, they flew me over.
So that picture of yours is
In the Love
the-
Island villa. So it looks like it could have been like on a set of like just like a chair that they bought. That's what I thought it was gonna be, like a launch party for the show.
Yeah,
And maybe they had some ex Love Islanders there or something. But it was literally like,
in Palma.
yeah, they flew us over there, which it was very strange actually. The whole thing was really surreal. So basically, like, they flew us over, and I didn't really know anyone. Like all these other people were most of them were like a lot bigger followers than I had. So I was probably like the one with the least. But then I was talking to some of the guys, and they were like, "Oh, I think they wanted to have a mix of people there, so it's probably good to have a gay person there because I know they get a lot of pushback because they don't have any gay people on the show.
Yeah.
Although they have some bi people, I think. So, but anyway, they were like, we got there, and then we were at the hotel, and I was just like, it wasn't clicking yet. And then they were like, we're driving you out to the villa, and it was literally 2 hours away in the middle of nowhere. Like obviously it's in like this totally remote location. And they were like, you're not allowed video it along the way, blah, blah, blah. And I
They
was-
blindfold you.
Yeah, I was like, they didn't need to blindfold me. Like, genuinely, if someone put a gun to my head.
Where's the bag?
Yeah. If someone put a gun to my head and was like, drive to where you were, I was like, girl, I wouldn't even know where to go, which way to turn out of the hotel. Like, that's how bad I am with
And
directions.
everywhere looks so like the same, no?
Yeah, it was all like field. And
Yeah, all like the same in there. I get
Yeah.
lost all the time.
Oh, it was so crazy. And all these tiny, spindly roads, like, and we're on like these like black SUVs. And then we pull up to like the villa, and it's actually a new villa, so it's not the old villa. So it was the new villa this year. So I think that's why they wanted to do like a behind the
Promoting,
scenes and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So basically, I was contracted to do a little bit of. I had to do a TikTok and an Instagram post, which I probably would have done anyway. You know, me being at that.
Yeah, free
But
travel.
exactly. So went there, and then I found it very strange. So I thought we'd have a bit of time in the house. Basically, they had like journalists there as well. So like the Daily Mail and all of them would have went as well, taken photos of the house and then done like a write up on it, like because obviously it's a new villa. But yeah, we got sent over there, and they only gave us 15 minutes, and I was like, because in my head I was like, I'm gonna make a sketch where like I'm pretending to be on Love Island, and you know, I'm like, and then I go to the diary room and I'm like, he mugged me off and all this stuff, like.
He's like, take a picture and get out.
Literally, like, so I was like, oh my god, like I have to do like something huge. So I was wearing I obviously got the photo in the diary room or whatever they call it, the beach hut. And then I was like, oh my god, I need to get like a video of me walking around the villa, really looking really hot. So I brought like, not a change of clothes, but I had like this big sun hat, this really huge sun hat, like literally out to here, and I had my speedos on underneath my little jumpsuit, and I had like a sheer kind of flowy thing that was like really extra, and I was like, and heels, and I was like, if I'm going for it, I'm gonna have to go for it. So I literally did that, and then like the producers were like, "Oh my god," they were so happy that was good content. But like other people wanted to get changed as well, and they went to the toilets to get changed, and literally they were like, "Right, we're leaving now." I swear to God, I had one of the girls there. Naomi's her name. Hello. And she was looking after me. She was. I was like, can you please take as much photos and videos as you can? Because like at least like if I've loads of content, at least I can go home and try and splice it together and make it look
Make
like
something.
it.
Yeah.
And I can green screen the rest of it or whatever. So yeah, that was basically it. But like it was insane. Like we were only in there for like 15 minutes, I think, total. Then they drove us back, and then we had dinner. Then we went into karaoke that night, and that was. Do you know Anastasia Kingsnorth? She's very big on TikTok and Instagram, but she made a YouTube video, and I didn't realize she was recording me. But there's a video on her page with like 500,000 views on YouTube, which is huge, of me like trying to sing a karaoke that night. So
What
I
song were you
apologize.
singing?
I was singing Bewitched, C'est la vie. Do you know that one?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's an Irish band from years ago. So I was like, I have to do my people proud, and I don't think I did do them proud. I think I made a mockery of the whole thing, but it was V fun. And then yeah, we flew home. But I was literally, I think we were in.
Was there for a day?
Wasn't even yeah. We flew home the next day.
Oh, so
I was literally in there. I think less than 24 hours.
Because that's 4 hours.
Why they don't
right?
give you like a week or something
was
like that so you can
crazy.
stay, enjoy a
And
little
the
bit?
thing was as well is that I couldn't get the day off work, so I was working from home. And my manager knows this as well, so it's not. But I was working from home. that day.
Conspiring with your manager.
Yeah,
Uh,
she knew though, because I said it to her. I was like, I need to have this day off. She's like, you literally definitely won't get this day off. And then I was like, this is why I need it off, because it's Love Island. She was like, you have to go. And I was like, I know. And she goes, like, just get all your work done and just try your best to be available. But I was like, also, I'm literally in Spain. I'm not going to be answering her call. I'm sorry. So I kind of, like, most people around the office knew that I was going.
mhm.
And they were, like, really good with it. And then the next day, obviously, I worked from home in the morning in the hotel. And then did as much as I could, then got on the flight and then
Got your
finished up my
break.
work at home.
4 hours flight.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was very intense.
Yeah, like I think most of most of the events, how they approach you to go that, like, so the red carpets and everything. Do they approach your team? Do they approach you?
Well, red carpet was for
Specifically?
ASOS. So
Mhm.
ASOS had like a red carpet, and then we brought influencers as well. So it's really interesting because obviously when I work with ASOS, it's like on the social media team, and I see kind of the other side of it. So like I know the influencer side, well, influencer content creator side personally, and then I also know it from the ASOS social, how we approach people.
Mhm.
So basically, they wanted someone who worked at ASOS to do the red carpet, and then they were like, "It's obviously a gay event. Like, let's just get Chris to do it." So I did that, but they didn't actually have a seat for me at the table because we'd already brought our own influencers there. But anyway, one of them didn't show up, so then I did get to go in, and it was the best
Lucky.
night. It was so good. Got to meet all the drag queens and like all of the like famous gay people that you don't know.
I didn't meet him now.
Sup, bitches? You just watched a highlight from our podcast. If you want to see the full episode, just click on the link down below. See ya.